What is up, guys? I am Mo, and I'm the best at whatever I do, and so do you. Today, I want to talk to you about something that is really important and will accelerate your progress in life in general, whether that in business, relationships, health wise, whatever it might be, and that is implementing the info. A lot of times, we get stuck on a loop, on the hamster wheel of just getting to know things over and over again because we are insecure about our knowledge. But let me tell you something. The best teacher is experience. When you implement what you know and you see it work, then you will know that you are on the right track. If there is something that is not 100% right for you, then you will find the alternative. Maybe you didn't execute on it right. For example, you watch a movie for, like the movie The Secret, and you implement these things and you find out that there is a missing link. So you go to quantum physics, maybe the law of assumption, the law of whatever it works. Like whatever works, guys, don't just get into the boxes of following a certain cult. Just do whatever works for you. People don't have to adhere to a certain group to become successful in a way that, yes, some groups are successful, but I'm telling you, sometimes they are not calling themselves a name. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now. Whatever works for you, works for you. Whatever works for them, works for them. There is no right or wrong. All truths are half truths. This is something from the Hermetic Principles, the seven Hermetic Principles, from the book The Kabbalion. I recommend you guys read it. So here is what I want you to do. After you implement the things that you do, and you implement the things that you read, sorry, I want you to analyze it. What do I mean by that? You implement the thing, you live your life normally from the state, from the premise that you are doing it right, because what you are convinced of will be the truth for you. And this is why if you want something from someone or to get an advice from someone, you have to go to that person with the knowing that I'm here to learn from you something and I will implement it. When you say that to the person in front of you, he will give you practical advice, not something intellectual. No, practical advice. What should I do? You can know all the things, but if you don't actually apply it, then you are not doing something. You must be a doer of the word, not a hearer of the word. That's something that will accelerate your progress in life. For example, you watched Dorian Yates, for example, telling you about HIT or Mike Minzer about training with high intensity and you decided that you will go deep down the rabbit hole of knowing about this stuff about high intensity training, right? You go and you get all this knowledge. All you have to do right now is implement that. You got all this knowledge from Dr. Joe Dispenza, from Neville Goddard, from the YouTubers that are available now on YouTube, the great teachers on YouTube, and I really respect them and I love them a lot. When you take this info, they will tell you stop watching and start doing. Start doing. Get on a mental diet. Tell yourself the things that you would like to be already in your life. For example, get a mental image or maybe a phrase, a mental affirmation of some kind, and repeat it over to yourself with conviction, a mental declaration. Because once you decide something and you go about your day, you literally shift to that timeline. Quantum physics is showing that over and over again. I recommend you guys reading one of the best books that I ever did read, and that is this book right here, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. One of the books that I really recommend to you guys that you should read. And if you want to know about the processes are great. What do I mean by processes? I mean like the visualizations, the affirmations, the Selva method, all this stuff. All this stuff is good. But the thing is, you don't need to read a lot of books or watch hundreds of videos and thousands of videos. I'm here to tell you that you need to implement what you already know, and you will be surprised when you like make a decision and stick to it and focus on your reality, on what you want. You build up your self-confidence. What I recommend to you guys also is to make time for yourself, maybe an hour a day, maybe 2 hours a day. Make time for yourselves to analyze your life, to sit down in silence, maybe, to visualize if you want to visualize, to affirm for 10 minutes, and the rest of the time analyze your life Analyze the goals that you want or the goals that you are looking up to, your desired reality. Fix these things, like write it down. Then maybe the next day you will find out maybe I don't want this exact thing in this exact form. Maybe I will tweak it a little bit, and you tweak it and you write it down. When you write it down, you see, is that frame or that mental image or that story is the thing that I really want or something else. And then you just start to implement more things into it. You start to tweak things here and there until you get the final product of your desires. And then you will have this idea in your mind because now you have a plan, or not a plan, a goal. You have to know the end. How would you know where you're going if you don't have an end to all of that? What is your end goal? If you are already in your desired reality, you got that body, you got that physique, you got that girl, that guy, whatever it might be, guys, you already can have all of this. You can have all of this. The thing is, and I want to touch on something here. There is a book called Transurfing. Reality Transurfing. And there is a book called Transurfing in 78 Days. Same author. I would recommend for you guys to maybe listen to the audiobook because it's going to be really beneficial for you. So, with that being said, when you have something in mind, the thing is sometimes we tend to pedestalizing it. We don't want to pedestalize any of that. We want to see it as normal. And this is where the processes come in. Things like affirmations, like visualizations, to the point that you feel like you are in a state of bliss and joy internally, and you are not looking outward for validation. And once you have this internal peace, all of a sudden, you will find these things just falling into your lap. And this is something that Vadim Zeeland is talking about in Reality Transurfing, and Neville Goddard talks about it, the great mystic, and Joe Dispenza talks about it. Joseph Murphy talks about it, the idea of you are transforming, and at the same time, you feel like you are whole, you are complete, you are fulfilled. So this is something that I really want you guys to do it. And if there is action to take, you'll find yourself doing certain tasks. You will be compelled to do certain things. And you'll get this idea, this fire within you. Hey, I want to go there and do this and do that. So you know that this is something that when you look back, oh, if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have been here. Or maybe there is another route. But no, actually, when you decide something, it will happen. And when you have this conviction, this inner knowing in the being within you and all around you, this energy, this impersonal energy, this energy that loves you unconditionally, that it even supports you to believe that you are not supported. This is how powerful the divine is, God, the universe, whatever you might call it, because it depends on your cultural beliefs. They're all talking about the same thing. It's like there is a jar with all the colors of the sand, and you are wearing a glasses, a certain pair of glasses that only shows you, for example, the green color. So you only see green. So you think that it's only green. And a person like next to you is wearing glasses that only shows them, these glasses show him the red color, for example. So he might be really optimistic about it, and hey, this is red, and the next person, no, this is green. They're fighting, and the truth of the matter is, it is everything. So know that, meditate on that, that the one is the all are the one. I am that I am. I love this concept so much because there is there's only one consciousness, and you are in this vessel to experience a human life. Then you know that this is a game, so you better enjoy it. Like, I'm telling this to myself too these days because sometimes I catch myself. But you have to make a decision, take accountability of your life, trust in the higher power within you and all around you. You know that you are powerful, and you know that this energy within you and all around you is powerful, and it's there for you. So use that to your advantage and live your life to the fullest. If you want, an ebook to all the techniques, the processes, then you can find it in a link in the description box. A 26-page ebook, straight to the point. So if you want it, check it out. And until next video, I will see you soon.